Sean's at the desk.
Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm just logging into Twitter over here to make sure that we have everything popping off for you. Thank you so much for joining the market recap show. And I was just talking with Brendo here, a pretty, I don't know, calm day, kind of range-bound day, needless to say. But we will be going over everything, and if anything hits, we will bring you the news here. I do have the Benzinga Pro platform right here, right now, looking to see if there's anything popping off. But if you're here for earnings today, then you will be disappointed because there are no earnings coming through of any significance. Before market open tomorrow, there's a couple names, but honestly, man, not even worth discussing here live. But we will do our first segment, which of course is the market recap segment. So let's go over a couple sectors here today. What was going up? What was going down? And yeah, wow, today, holy man, if you got silver and gold today, too bad, because today, yes, you got that right, Ramin. Silver and gold. So as we continue to go there, talking all about the commodities, not a good day for silver today, man. Down a whopping, actually. It's not often that you're going to see silver down 4.5%, but that is what we're seeing today. Silver down 4.5%, nat gas down 2.9%. The regionals, which have been bleeding for a minute, down another 2.5% today. OIH down today, another 2.5% as oil sectors, oil services continue to move lower on this one. There's my XLE. Damn you, XLE, damn you, as you break below the 50, and we may have to get out of some of that one. This is okay, though, because as XLE goes up, hopefully the goes down, hopefully the NASDAQ goes up. But you know what? You can throw out all those textbooks for a while now, because shouldn't the market not be where it is if you have rates at highs, you have dollars at highs? What's going on? You have oil at a high, yet the NASDAQ is still holding its head above water. Seems a little strange to me, but we have talked about that before. XLF pushing lower. We had a great trade on JP Morgan today. Down go the banks here. Ramin, if you can, on this. Yeah, there you go. Thank you so much. Down go the banks right there. So what was up today? And this is the strange part about it all. The NASDAQ upside here today. Why? You guys tell me. Again, good pressure off of that hold there. 14,600 on the NASDAQ. Let's call it 160 flat on the Qs. A nice little hold position there. And to be honest with you, I say it rhetorically, but I really feel like the reason why the NASDAQ is held up is because of your boy, my boy, all of our favorite stocks in the semis. And I just think that as long as SMH can hold this 140 level, and it is brought to you by the biggest and the baddest of them all, of course, with NVIDIA, and their 16 billion in cash, and their 1.1 trillion in market cap. You know, these guys continue to make moves higher. You know what? Does it show the short float for the NASDAQ? No, it does not. We had Danielle Shea on the other day, and she actually talked about potentially the put-call ratio right now is swung huge in the favor of puts on the broader indexes, mainly the NASDAQ. So I could see some traders getting pushed out of position here on the NASDAQ and maybe having to cover into October. So let's see if that continues to float down a little bit more here as well. So NASDAQ holding forward today. And look what's up at the top. Only 3 sectors that we follow today are green, and they are all related. Well, XLK and Qs are the same. So one is just the XL. We should probably get rid of this because this is the Spider Technology Fund. So this is, again, a fund. The NASDAQ 100 is actually the triple Qs, but those, one is green, the other will be green, and then, of course, the SMH. And the Spiders brought down by rates and by financials and energy. So that's why the Spiders are down a little bit. FXI continues to be weak, of course. Big China names are an issue coming through. All right, next topic is earnings. So I told you we don't have too many earnings scheduled this week because we don't. We have ConAgra later in the week. We have Levi Strauss later in the week. But to me, the most interesting name on there is going to be Tilray. We don't have the weed smoking thing there, but if you have it, I don't think it would take too long to find it. So let's just go over to Tilray right now. Look, these guys are going to report Wednesday, right? If you're going to look at Tilray, we always want to look at short float, and there it is right there, 12.5% short, almost 13, 12.85, 13% short. I feel like, there it is, Thank you so much, Ramin, for that one. I feel like there is potential for Tilray to have a squeeze up to the upside here if they come out and report lower inventories and better than expected buy-side action on Tilray, on Constellation, I believe, reports, but they took a stake in CGC, and I believe they've written down that stake already, so I don't want to talk too much about Constellation, but Tilray looking to hold $2. If you don't get a $2 hold, I'm going to consider this. Look, my trading has been in cannabis holding until the end of time, but I feel like if they're going to miss, then you're gonna fall back into some support areas here. So I'm actually looking for Tilray to miss, and then possibly, this is cannabis-infused water. It's not, but I feel like there is some benefits here to some of the things that Tilray have been doing. Included in this is exactly what I just talked about, cannabis-infused drinks, edibles, things like that, whereby they're not as easy to make at home. Maybe there's an advantage to this being part of Tilray's sort of brand and offering to you, the public. So let's see if there's some sort of a pushback there with cannabis. Real quick, man, who's here? Silver is the poor man's gold, says TH. All right, let's go over here. Thank you so much for watching. The one thing you guys could all do is hit the like, hit the subscribe right now for the show. But who's here, man? We'll do a quick little roll call. Why not? Oh, I'm not logging into Stream Deck over here. Hit the roll call over there. I'm going to log into Stream Deck in just a minute. All right, now we're logged in. Hey, 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 goes Mike Pena. What's up, my guy? Yo, Matt Carnes, what's going on? Oh, by the way, all right, we're here to make content, right? And I don't have anything on this show. And that, well, I mean, we have lots. I think it's a great, great show. But what we're looking for are guests. And we already have like a murderer's row of guests lined up. But let's find more. And I'm going to reach out to everybody out there right now. How many shows do you watch where you're going to get an open mic invite to live on the show? I want to talk with you traders. I want to see you here live. Hit me up. And here it is right here. I'll call it up right now. What the hell is Elon doing right now? Elon Musk. Okay, let's see what Elon's doing right now. So he's talking about Roblox. So, whoa, that's probably not appropriate right now. But there's the Cybertruck right now. All right, here we go. Bill Ackman's. Okay, let's talk about this real quick, actually, because I did see this before. Bill Ackman's updated stock portfolio. I think this is pretty important. Bill Ackman's a super smart guy. There's no doubt about that. Look at this, man. Bill Ackman's last 5-year performance. We always talk about a Warren calling us. Dude, we should get a Bill Ackman calling us right now. Up 192% over his last 5 years. Sure, he's gotten hit, man. He had some bad positions. He went back and forth on Herbalife. We know about that with Carl Icahn. Let's see what's in his portfolio right now. Serious? A lot of consumer stocks in here. Chipotle, 9th. I mean, I don't have to talk about CMG. If those of you that are in that name know what's good on Chipotle. And again, I'm just seeing this now. I actually saw a post about this earlier on. Look at Chipotle, huge name, talking about that to the upside. What else do we got on? BK, okay, so Burger King again. I'm wondering if he's going to be updating this. Lowe's 15%. We know Lowe's have gotten hit a little bit. Good. I like Google being in there. Hilton, Howard Hughes, Canadian Pacific as well. So some nice diversification in here, but a lot of consumer strength, man. Chipotle, Burger King, Lowe's, and then Hilton as well, right? Howard Hughes, Canadian Pacific on the a transport side, so that could be good there as well. But nice one there. What? Carl Icahn. Oh, yeah. His Icahn Enterprises got hit. He's down 71%. I guess the true winner right now. Shout out to Gergevin. Great guy, great Canadian guy, always posting good stuff as well. But there it is, Chipotle and Burger King, of course. Burger King stock symbol is same as Tim Hortons, QSR. So let's go look at that symbol as well. I own these shares, actually. QSR. I made a play on this as Tim Hortons was being bought out and kind of just stuck with the shares. So QSR making a move down, but again, pretty strong here. We'll find out more about Bill Ackman's portfolio. Man, sometimes I wish I was managing, not I wish, I always wish, I was managing as much money as that guy is as well. Let you and Sharif have a bench press contest. Not a bad idea. But what I was getting at about all of this was, and I'll just go home now. Hopefully I don't have anything. Actually, you know what? Go to my own profile because I don't have any of those crazy Elon Musk things. Just hit me up, man. Hit me up on a DM. So guys, hit me up if you want to come on the show, join my message. I'm not going to click on it because a lot of you have already messaged me. We'll do some back and forth, and we'll get you on the show as well. Pretty soon coming up is Adara live on the show, and that should be a lot of fun. She's more than welcome to sit down whenever you want there, Adara. I can see her waiting there in the wings to come through. Sit down Brendo's spot there, and we'll get going. But anyways, I just think Tilray, again, a stock that's been up in smoke, reporting pretty soon. We'll look at that for Wednesday morning. This is what it looks like on a daily chart. We'll see if it can hold this $152 spot right there. And then let's just quickly look on Benzinga. Is anything popping off in this market right now? And we actually have a great scanner here brought to you by Trade Ideas. And what this will do, guys, is just show us if there's anything moving here in the aftermarket. What exactly is it? Zillow Group. All right, whoa. A little bit of a flash down to 45. That's a nothing burger. I just did see NEE on the list there. All right, $52, so not much happening there. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole bunch going through right now. We get Adobe, Google, Meta. Someone must have just put forth something there as a quick little trade in the ETF, most likely. But yeah, right now, not much happening and not much hitting right now either, as we have the Benzinga Pro platform ready to rock and roll. But what an interesting day. Again, bad day. This is one of the worst days in silver. I think it is the worst day in silver that we've seen in a minute here. So there's, sorry, I should click on SLV, making the move down. There's the gap down on silver. So watch out, man, possibly breaking very, very soon. Let's look out for this August, actually. Yeah, this is not, yeah, this is March bottom, sorry. Oh, no, this is September bottoms, 09, no, 010. What is this, a daily chart? Yeah, so going all the way back here to figure out about an $18 bottom there. We already broke the June bottom, so right now we're going back to March lows here on SLV. Okay, so far so good. I hope everything's ready to go. How are you doing?
Yeah.
You're ready? Okay, well then we're not ready for you yet because we still got Trader Talk. Let's go. She's getting ready. Adara, is your mic turned on?
Yes.
You want me to give you a minute?
I think I'm good.
All right. Adara, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
First time on the Market Recap Show.
Happy to be here.
You have very cold hands?
I do. That is like
is that a thing?
A long noted thing. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. This is like not the first person, not like the first 10 or 20 people to say it. So look at that.
It's not the first time I've shook your hand either. So shout out to Adara. You're back. So you're on the midday show now.
Yes. Yeah.
How's that been?
It's been good. It's been a really nice learning opportunity to just kind of jump in and actually trade and try trade. And I think like trading live too is it's a good learning opportunity because you really are learning in front of everyone, right? Like there's nowhere to kind of hide. So it's like your successes are public, which is cool. But then when you kind of slip up, it's also public as well. So it definitely it's a good opportunity for reflection though and everything as well. Like even today I was in this Etsy trade.
Yep.
And because I kind of was seeing the pattern, I thought it might blow up. Then it kind of went to the downside. I panicked a little bit. I got out. I lost like 4 cents. It wasn't a huge deal. But then someone in the chat was like, "Go check Etsy," and it like swooped back up, right? So it was like I should have stayed in it. But learning opportunity, but it is what it is.
So this is your first time trading, basically.
Yeah, this is like my first day trading was last Friday. So it's been like this like my 7th day trading. Yeah.
So has anybody given you sort of parameters for when you're going to go live?
In terms of like live like
trading.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have not, like, I'm not gonna lie, I have not had like super crazy good numbers on TMS.
Oh no, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. So yeah, I'm having fun trying TMS. So
what we normally do is, well, when I was running an office was you need to be positive at least 7 of 10 days.
Okay, so we'll see.
So we'll see if we can get to that.
We'll try our best. Yeah.
I'm sorry that you have to work with Sharif. But we.
Everyone's always roasting Sharif.
No, I'm just playing around with you. No, and I was going to say it's actually great that you are there with Sharif because
he's a
he
really
likes
great
to analyze
teacher.
things,
Yeah.
look at things from maybe a little bit of a broader level. When me is a little bit more scalping, might be a little bit harder to sort of follow through. But I like to work with you and get you up there a little bit. Awesome. We talked last week about things that you like.
Yeah.
So some of the music that you like.
Yes.
We talked about that. You're more of an East Coast versus West Coast.
Yeah, I'm absolutely
Last concert you were at.
Last concert I was at was Isaiah Rashad.
I have no idea who that is.
He's on Kendrick Lamar's label. He's he's on like Kendrick Lamar's like former label. Talk About Entertainment. So they've done a couple songs together. I kind of discovered him through Kendrick Lamar, but yeah, he's very good. It was like a very small, kind of intimate concert. Yeah. rap concerts.
What is the best thing about working at Trader TV Live?
Honestly, like the people. Like everyone has, I know that's like such a cliched response, but everyone's been great. I've really enjoyed, like everybody's been so friendly and really willing to like work with me as I'm, learning a lot as well too, right? So I think it's been a good place to learn.
Yeah,
because
I hope
everyone's
so.
very open and everyone's always talking. And yeah, it like you pick up so much through osmosis and you learn.
What is so talk about picking up something through osmosis.
Okay.
What is the biggest thing, maybe because you've just been trading live now for live, but trading on the platform for a couple days, and you said today you're looking at spreads of a stock.
Yeah, I always look at spreads.
So that's one thing.
Yeah.
And you mentioned VWAP.
VWAP.
As
Okay.
well. So I think VWAP is one of the best, so congratulations for you. I think it's one of the best indicators to learn.
That's good, okay.
And because I think as stock float into the volume weighted, do you know
average price.
Perfect, exactly. So as it comes through, I think that gives you a good idea of support and resistance.
Yeah, no, I think it's like a good tool to learn, and I'm still learning like sometimes how to analyze it. Like I'm looking at something and I'll think it'll go off the VWAP and it doesn't. So it's not a perfect system. I'm assuming I'm not perfect at reading it, but sometimes it pays off. So even after I went in the live today, I wanted to get some practice trades in just to, kind of get into it, get some practice. And I could see Apple kind of edging towards the VWAP. So I was able to make a VWAP play off Apple, like 25 cents on that. So it's like, yeah, I think like just kind of learning the ropes and kind of learning how to read. I think VWAP's a good tool for that.
Okay.
Because the rules generally kind of make sense and there's, some sort of science to it.
Fabian needs to fix your mic, so we're going to do that in just a couple seconds. So come back over to me, and we will be on this. And I just want to say one quick thing to everybody. And, normally we'll have experienced traders on here, but I do think it's very, very important that we ask very simple questions and get hopefully simple answers. And I think that's what you're trying to do when you are a beginning trader. You want to keep things as simple as possible. There's that saying, I guess, keep it simple, stupid. And honestly, I just feel like, and that's why I asked Adara there about VWAP, because that is a really good indicator to start with. I've added moving averages, 50 periods, 200 periods, 21 period moving averages as well. We've had on our show Chris Bretcher, Brian Shannon, Danielle Shea, a lot of traders that have great experience, 20, 30, 40 years of experience trading, and that's what it's all about, is putting stuff into your mental and then spitting out how you understand it. And if you come over to my screen, I think this is what the purpose is. If you go over to my Instagram, I have a Trader HQ there as well, where you can go and ask questions and see some key things. Go follow me at Trader TV Sean. But that was the whole point of this ultimate trade prep list, right? To go through it step by step, confirm your stop loss, risk and reward checks. What's the news, man? Are you trading something blind? Is there, and this goes back to what Adara just said very simply, is there liquidity there on that particular stock that you're looking for? Is it going to be a spread issue? How many shares do you want to use, right? Have yourself a liquidity check. Double check your position size. There it is. I'm leading into this again without even knowing what my next slide is. Avoid over leveraging. Like, why are you so many shares in one name but not in another? Make sure that you figure out what the right areas you should be looking at today. Is today an oil day? Is it a NASDAQ day? Is it a day where you're looking at rates and maybe you should be looking at financials? Are you over levered too much one way or the other? Another hot tip here, and then we'll go back. Confirm your market sentiment. We always talk about that at Adara, and that is trading with or against the trend. And Adara,
Yes.
class is in.
Okay.
Okay, you're getting excited about this.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm
Well, I don't have a test for you, but I have a question for you.
Okay.
Would you rather trade with the trend or against the trend?
just like as a rule, or me personally?
As a rule.
I mean, I think with the trend is what I would say.
You were lucky because if you said the other way,
Yeah,
that would
well,
have happened?
I mean, I wouldn't, right? Because to me, it makes more sense to trade with the trend, right? If you're trading against the trend, you have the whole market going against you.
Correct.
Right. So to me, it just makes more sense to just go with the flow.
Okay, except right now. So today, right? Today, oil downside.
I saw that. Yeah, oil heading down.
So what I was going to say is here, I shorted XOM today, and we waited for VWAP, and unfortunately, I just saw, I want to get rid of this. Let me just get rid of this real quickly here. So this is a good example here of trading with the trend. 115, let's call it 20. Did you ever know that we have this data editor you can do, by the way? Is that falling off?
Is that like the, yeah, I think it's okay. Is it like the candles?
Yeah, the candlesticks.
Yeah,
Sometimes
I
they're
haven't
really
played
super
with
annoying.
editing them, but I'd like to start. Like I know generally how to do it. Yeah.
So here is something to talk about real quick, right?
Okay.
And I think that when you're looking at XOM, and maybe you could probably see it on the screen now
Yes.
as well. So this is volume weighted average price.
Okay.
Okay? So we didn't trade it all day
No.
until we came up to VWAP again.
Yes.
And then we hit the short. Why would we short oil today?
Because it's moving down.
Right.
And everything else was for a while moving
So
down.
here's XOM. So we missed the trade early, and everyone's like, oh my God, you missed XOM, Sean, what the heck are you doing, right? So we just be patient and you wait. And so you gotta wait for this opportunity, comes up to VWAP, hits it, and then again, know your stops when you're in there, right? But again, today, we did have some good shorting opportunities as well, right? So what I was gonna get at was, the only there's only one sector that was up today. Actually, crypto, if we're gonna use crypto, that was up, but it was technology was up.
Tech was crazy up, yeah.
Okay, so here's an AMD trade again where we kind of go against the trend.
Okay.
Right, and that is waiting for some support and resistance. So here comes AMD after making some bottoms. Sure, we got 102 bottom, but we also kind of have a 103 top. So here it comes back and forth. We get stopped out when it breaks one time, but then we get right back in and hit it again to the downside. So I want you to make sure that when you're trading, you always want to look for the trend, but you also have to have support and resistance levels.
Okay.
So despite what the market is doing, you're always going to be able to find an opportunity to, as they say, go both ways. So you got to watch out for that one as well. And I'm watching you during the midday show.
Okay.
And I think that you are doing swimmingly and getting much, much better. Give me your favorite stock to trade so far, and then I'm going to let you go.
Favorite stock to trade so far, you know what? I've been enjoying trading like all the kind of streaming stocks, like AMC, Disney, because if those ones have a catalyst, I've noticed they will fly up, they will swoop up, and you can kind of take advantage of getting in and out as it hits those, get in at the lows, get it out on the highs. You can kind of do that a couple times. They're a little bit, I find a bit lower risk. Yeah, Disney, AMC, I traded I think both those names today. Those are my names I like to trade.
Give me, so again, not financial advice or anything like that. Do you own stocks in your own personal portfolio?
Not yet. I am, I'm trying to get that all set up currently, yeah.
Let's say I give you $1,000.
Okay.
What would you do with it if you had to put into your retirement account? I won't ask your age, but if you had to put in your retirement account, what would you buy right now?
Like what stocks?
What would you do with the $1,000?
Okay, I would probably put, this is okay, let me move it. I'd probably put like half of it into like a savings account. Okay. With like, like the TFSA kind of vibe. And then the other half, I would like invest in different, I'd probably like see, kind of what's moving, look at things like historically as well, and then maybe even invest some of that. Yeah.
So I would say that what you would, good, but if you're gonna put in everything, buy an index, like buy the
Okay, that's fair, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes
so
more
just
sense.
a little bit of advice right there.
Okay,
one question for you. I haven't been focused on the chat enough, but I'm gonna ask this to you right now. Tea or coffee?
Depends on the day, but I like in terms of what I prefer tea. I like green tea. Yeah, I'm a matcha person. Was that the wrong answer?
Well, that's been Trader Talk. Thank you so much, Adara. No, just joking around. Yeah, it's the wrong answer. No, there's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer. I just saw it in the chat. Do you prefer tea or coffee? I won't hold it against you.
That's fair. I appreciate that.
Okay, Adara, thank you for coming through
so much
one
for
more
having
time.
me.
It's always a pleasure. Miss Adara, join us live every single day when you'll be on the midday show.
Yes.
And then doing our pre-market videos.
Yeah.
Where do those go up? Those go up on X and on YouTube Shorts.
Yes.
So that's fantastic. So thank you, Miss Adara, for coming
Thank you
through.
for
That
having
was
me.
our Trader Talk official ending right now. All right, thank you, Adara. All right. No, you're not Italian, are you?
Part.
Part Italian. So am I. Half?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I think
Okay.
it's like
We'll get that all figured out. Yeah, don't worry about it. There's 23andMe. Maybe we'll get that for you very, very soon. All right. Thank you so much, Adara. Brendan just messaged me actually out of the blue. I don't know when Meta is supposed to report, but FYI, he just told me Meta is now set for aftermarket close October 25th. Okay, so they already have it updated here on Trade Ideas. Now, I don't know, guys, if that's an update or not, but Brennan messages me just before Adara and I were talking, so I don't know. It didn't do anything to the stock, but Meta, October 25th. October 25th coming through for Meta, just in case those of you were wondering. Okay, so that was pretty fun. Thank you, Adara, for that one. Okay, so as you can see, tonight is Monday Night Football. Stay tuned. Oh, it's not showing up there. How do I, underneath the clock, I have Monday Night Football predictions. That's not showing up, so that'll show up soon. All right, let's go over to the next thing we're talking right now. Hey, man, we didn't trade review. Oh, we did trade review a little bit on XOM. There it is. Yeah, Monday Night Football. Okay, we'll talk a little bit about that. The reason why I want to talk about XOM was kind of, and I sort of led that the wrong way there, and that was the fact that we do trade with the trend here, and I just want to show you how you use VWAP, or how I use VWAP, right? And again, this just goes by, I never had a mentor. I've sort of been self-taught this whole way. Neil was talking about a mentor. I don't know who it would be, but he was talking about that today. For me, I'm just, self-taught sort of, and some of that goes with, trying to read, trying to sit there and really grind into charts, and, been here 22, 23 years. Often, that's part of why I'm doing this. I would always stay late, look back. The only other trader that stays late here is Obi. He's probably there right now. You here right now, Obi? Yo, I hear him say that, so he's sitting there. Is there anybody else with you, Obi? No. Okay, so there you go. So that there it goes. So part of it is charting and part of it is looking at things. So again, XOM comes up to VWAP. Our risk was right here. You see where I get stopped out of the last 10%. So we're going short ahead of 115.50. That's where VWAP is. It breaks it, we get out. We take this down to 08, 40 cents worth of risk. But how I trade VWAP is, and I learned this from Brian Shannon, when there's a gap, wait for VWAP. So there's a gap down there. Unfortunately, we could have gotten some ticks there, maybe. We were a little bit, if you come to the screen quickly, Ramin, I know you're doing a million things over there. I appreciate it. But maybe that could have been filled right there to the downside. But again, the only time we had it was right there. So wait for the gap, which it gaps down today, XOM. Then fill in that, because there's the gap right here, boom. It gaps from the day before, oil was down. And then there's the fill, and then we finally get out. So that was a good trade to end the day right now. Okay, I don't know if I can find it. What else do you want to talk about here? Roll call or stock blitz? We don't have too much time now, only a minute and a half, so let's quickly do roll call. If I see anybody with a stock while we're doing roll call, we may or may not cover that. So a big shout out to everybody today who is here in the chat. As I see it, we do have to go with also fan funding. A big shout out to the one and the only. It is Bears and Bulls, Bears versus Bulls, I should say, there today. Short Obi. No, we're not going to short Obi unless there's a symbol with oil. No. I don't think Obi was trading oil today. Maybe he was. Maybe he wasn't. Just real quickly, man. Viewer sponsors, thanks so much for the super chats today. Jeff, Seven Zumi, Phil McCrack. We'll only go there. Adam as well. The Hayes Records and Mr. Ian. Respetto. I do the bang for everybody because I recognize everybody on here. Thank you so much for all the super chats. Again, we wouldn't be the same without you. All right, who's here? Yo, what's up, Leon? What's up, Justin? He's here. What's up to Bears vs. Bulls? Peter's here. SMCI, sure, we'll talk about that. Great show, says Derek Thompson. Hey, Chimps, what's up? Oil to 65 in October? Nepa. Oil goes higher, I think, from here. Thank you, Ponzi Fonzie. Thank you so much to Eddie R. Hey, it's 22:30 p.m. here. Where are you, Eddie? Thank you so much for staying awake with us too, man. It's 10:30. That's near my bedtime. I'll go to bed about 11:30 every single night, up at the crack of dawn to come through as well. I don't want to talk about ARM. What's up, yo? What's up? What's up? What's up? Can't ain't nobody hold me down. Zion always gives me a little bit of some tunes to sing there. He knows what's good as well. SMCI, okay. SMCI right here. Let me just call this up. Why is that not loading? Oh, because it's a NASDAQ stock. All right, I'm going to call Trade Ideas up because it's just going to look better on their charting than ours right now, as ours are turned off. All right, SMCI. So we trade on a prop floor right now, and as of 4:15 every day, they do turn off executions, which will sometimes affect data. All right, SMCI Super Micro. Look, this has been such a hot area of concern in the market since the jump of the year, right? So we've had a huge move. Uh-oh. fail on me right now is we got to roll. SMCI, look, I talked about SMH. If SMH holds 140, I think you want to be long SMCI, right? Super micro continues to work. A little bit of a short float, one of the bigger short floats in the space. So if you are, you want to go long AMD or NVIDIA, why not have a look at SMCI? Because of the short float, you did also take the 50 period. This breaks 300, man. You do take out the highs of 350. So, hey, you're very, very close. Breaking 300, I think you go to 350. I like SMCI. What is the, just in comparison, look at the short float for NVIDIA, nowhere near it. 7x on SMCI, same thing for NVIDIA. They're just taking the 50 now on NVIDIA. That's 450. But where's Super Micro, man? It's above it right now. It held 225 like a champ. It's holding and going to the upside. You get an upgrade on SMCI, and it is to the moon. Watch out for their report coming sooner than later. October 31st. Ooh, it'll be a spooky one. Halloween, I think. I'm not telling anybody what I'm dressing up as yet, Fabian. That's going to have to be a surprise. But for anybody watching Monday Night Football tonight, this is the play. It's a prop play. It is Kenneth Walker anytime touchdown. That is going to be plus 140. Put that in your portfolio. Kenneth Walker, RB5 on the year. Heading into tonight, there's Zach Charbonnet. I think it's going to be a decent game. It's Giants versus Seattle. I'll try to give you guys a play of the day. Today's is Kenneth Walker, and it's always going to be plus money. On plus money there, let's see if he gets a touchdown. I like those anytime touchdown props, especially on a primetime game. Man, that Travis Kelce. Do you know that those stupid shorts that Taylor Swift was wearing, diamond studded, sold out online? That stupid outfit that Travis Kelce was wearing, sold out online. NFL jersey sales, #1 for the week. Who is it, Ramin? Travis Kelce, that's right. She has no idea who that is, but she knows now because of Taylor Swift. So shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs and them selling out of Travis Kelce jerseys because everybody in Swiftie Nation is wearing them, but I ain't buying those for my kids. They are Green Bay Packers fans. Maybe some Romeo Dobbs. But that's your play of the day. Thank you so much for joining me. We all got to get out of here. I'm Sean Katina. Go follow me at TraderTVSean. Send me a DM on Twitter if you want to be right where Adara was, but remote, on the guest of the day. So thank you so much one more time for watching. Traders stay late. That's why we're here. We're doing the recap show every single day. I'm Sean Katina, and I'll check you tomorrow at 8:30. Cha-cha-chow.